Welcome to Unsigned 518. I'm here with Cir Red. How's it going, man?
It's good, man. Thank you for inviting me again.
Yeah, of course. And we were just talking, because I never remember shit, but we were just talking. The first time you were on is episode number 75. Mm-hmm. So if people want to go back, and I always like when people were on and then come on again,
right?
Because that like fucking growth or like that, the stuff that happens in between is super interesting
Absolutely.
to me. So I guess with you, I want to talk about, just fucking what have you been up to, man?
Yeah, so I just been working, like writing new songs and stuff, tapping in with new producers. There's been a lot of different like things that have been happening lately in my personal life that I've been trying to just cope with and push through everything. I got to make music through all of it. That's how the emotions get out into the music, and the best music is made through just different roads that people go on, and what life leads you to, so I just been trying to use all that as motivation and a fire to build this music up,
And you do like a bunch of collabs, which is always like super cool to me to see like different people that other people work with. So I guess since it's been a year or so since the last time you were on.
Yeah.
So have you released anything in that year?
So I know last time I was here, I think I just released Coach Carter.
Yes, correct.
That was a release in April that I did last year. Since then, I've probably dropped like 6 or 7 singles. I think they're all fire. A lot of people have given me like great feedback and everything on them. I'm trying to think. Most of those are all just me on those though. But I have a bunch of stuff in store and a bunch of like people I've been talking to and trying to get intertwined and looped up with and everything like that. That's we've been talking about some stuff, and so there's some features on the way for sure. But I dropped there's some pretty heavy songs that I dropped, to be honest. There's some big records, and there's a lot bigger records on the way too. Like I feel like I'm finding my comfort zone in this music stuff, and like just practice makes perfect, just putting those hours in.
And putting out that much content, because I know how much.
I feel like it should be
takes
more, but
no, you're fucking killing it. Like but that is something that, like you said, practice makes perfect, and I know that's like a cliche, like everybody says that, but like that's could not ring more true, because everything you put out and every time you go through the process of doing a song, you're absorbing like that, and it's gonna give you, I guess, like more tools in your box, or I don't know what fucking
Absolutely.
And for the record, we're sitting here smoking weed, so if I stumble over some words, I'm like, but yeah, I think having that prolific of a catalog to like put shit out and then push more shit out is just gonna build stuff up on your own,
right?
And then you'll have more to bring to other. So I guess talk about what you've put out, as far as like the singles. Drop a couple of the singles that you've done.
So within the past year, I've dropped a couple of my favorite songs I've been holding on to for a while. I dropped Red Ruby. I dropped that in November. I dropped Bottled Emotions. That's like a pretty heavy song. It's kind of like on my Rod Wave flow. If you know who Rod Wave is, he's from down south, rapper. He's very talented, and he's kind of more like he gets into that pain, you know what I mean? Tries to like uplift everyone while you can still feel that pain, It's like I really like that kind of music, so I'm trying to get into more of that too as well. There's a couple of different genres I'm kind of like fading into.
Right.
I never was really trying to be a rapper, like hip hop. I mean, I love hip hop and everything like that, but I feel like my voice relies more around guitars and like more of like a poppy alternative type of vibe. I still got like the bars and everything, but like I'm gonna intertwine that with more of different type of beat. I feel like my music just not New York rap. It's more West Coast. Like if anything, if like my more hip hop songs, I feel like they're more West Coast based anyway.
And you've even gone out like to the West Coast and done
Right.
shit out there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Like a year and a half ago, I flew out there and linked up with Young Deji and Taylor Gang.
And then you shot. Was that where you shot that fucking dope video that you did?
Nah, we shot that. I performed this past August. I performed with him at SOBs in New York City.
Oh, okay.
We performed down there. He was flying out here. He asked me if I wanted to perform. I said, hell yeah, man. And we fucking we made it happen. But that shit was fire. My boy, Deji's homie. I met him through Deji. Sammy. He's a really good friend of mine now. He's a really good guy. He shot the video and everything. It came out really dope. So it kind of like just, it's like a moment in time for me. You know what I mean? Just like my first performance in New York City, and it's with bro. So it's like, it was just dope.
That is cool. Bringing him on the kind of home turf.
Absolutely.
You know? Like, yeah. Fuck yeah.
I've also dropped another. I always try to drop in April, so I dropped another song. That's my birthday month, so I always drop a song on my birthday. I dropped one this year called "The Game." That's produced by one of Wiz Khalifa's producers. His name's Quad Woofer. He's done beats for many people, many talented artists and stuff, like multiple people in Taylor Gang and stuff. Young Deji, 6 a.m., Chevy Woods, Wiz, the list goes on. Chief Keef, Baby Tron. There's a bunch of different people.
Nice.
So I've been tapping with him, and we've been doing good business, and he's been feeding me some good beats and stuff like that, trying to, level me up, and also at the same time, I feel like he's pushing me a little bit to be creative and stuff. So it's all love. So I appreciate him. Shout out Quad. One of my engineers in November, unfortunately passed away from different circumstances and stuff. And he was like a really good friend of mine, and we were supposed to have a session that same night, or the next day. Actually, it was the next day we were supposed to have a session. And so I booked a session, went over to my homie Bandana's house, and I made a song for him, and I dropped that in February on his birthday. So that was like another big song that I dropped recently. I'll play that for you later. But
Okay. Yeah.
but that song's really special to me, and a lot of people really vibed with it, and I know his family really loved it, and appreciated it. So that's all I do it for. You know what I mean? Just for people to appreciate and feel the music. That's what we do it for. So that was special.
Cool. And then I know you're working on stuff all the time. And we didn't even discuss before we got rolling, but I'm assuming you've got tunes that you're going to play today. Are
Absolutely.
they upcoming things?
Yeah, for sure. One of the songs is kind of like a country pop type of song. I throw a little bit of hip hop in there, It's called Dirt Road. I made that. I've been writing that for a couple months, just like trying to figure out everything. But I recorded it a couple weeks ago down in New York City with Mostly Everything. Shout out him. And then the second song is called what's the second called? The Smoke. I have another version that I'm gonna release with a feature on it. The one I'm gonna be playing tonight is just me. It's probably not gonna be released with just me. I'm just showing you this for the podcast. Cool. But the feature is FNS Philly. He's from like the Latham, Albany area as well. He's really dope, really talented. The engineer that recorded this was Goldie, and this was my last time I recorded any songs with him. So it's a really special song. I've been holding on to it. I should release it already, but I've been holding on to it for a little bit just because. But yeah, our friend that passed away is Goldie London. He was a big influential face in this whole 518 area. I'm sure you might have heard of him before and stuff. But R.I.P. to him. Cool. That's a GOAT.
So we're gonna hear that song now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we can play that right now.
And this is The Smoke?
The Smoke, yep.
All right, cool. So let's listen to The Smoke, Cir Red, and this is an unreleased track, and even when it does get released, it's probably not going to be this version.
Yeah,
anyway.
It'll have a feature on it, so.
Yeah, that's sick. That's cool. I really appreciate that. So let's listen to The Smoke, Cir Red, and then we'll be right back.
back, relax, and just taste it. They seen this misfit gone places. Front row, stepping on stages. Seen the look on all of their faces. Deeper thoughts up inside my head. Couldn't breathe when they found bro dead. Boxed in like Alvarez. Take my old life instead. Never lived a perfect life anyway. Double shots of Jaeger, take the pain away, the pain away. Left some money in bro's cash for rainy day. Thanking God, seeing signs of life from him every day. I'm just trying to get exactly where I wanna go. Pushing through the hard days and obstacles. Said they got the fire, but I brought the smoke. Tell me if you're lying, I just need to know. I just need to know. Tell me if you're lying, I just need to know. I just need to know. They said they got the fire, but I brought the smoke. Stuck it in a lock, turned the key, now it's broke. Snakes in the grass, moving fast, they might bite ya. Popped all their money, now they dead broke. I'ma get to this bag even faster. Sit back, relax, and just taste it. They seen this misfit gone places. Front row, stepping on stages. Seen the look on all of their faces. Deeper thoughts up inside my head. Couldn't breathe when they found bro dead. Boxed in like Alvarez. Take my old life instead. They said they got the fire, but I brought the smoke.
So that was The Smoke, Cir Red. And we were saying as we were listening to it here, you wanted to talk a little bit about where the beats came from for that one.
Yeah, so that beat actually, someone hit me up on Instagram, and this is about, I've had that beat for probably like a year now. Recorded it probably 6 months ago. And someone hit me up on Instagram with the beat and asked me if he could, or with his number, and asked me if he could send me beats. And I was like, yeah, of course. And he sent me that beat, and I was writing to it ever since when he sent it to me. And we ended up talking for a little bit, and he ended up telling me he's from Russia and stuff. And so like ever since then, I've had like multiple people in Russia, Kazakhstan, like
Really?
all over like Western Hemisphere, like just like messing with my music, you know what I mean, like fucking with it, and like reaching out and like putting me in their bios as they engineered for, or they produced for me and everything. And it's been really cool, you know. So it's been keep giving me motivation. Like they just send me random beats all the time, you know. Like someone sent me like a 10-pack of beats on my birthday, and it was like, he probably didn't even know, you know what I mean, but it was like fire. I got to listen to some new beats and write some music on my birthday. So, and
when that happens, like, so like you get a beat that you like, and you know somebody sends it to you, like what's the legality of using it? Is it basically the dude makes it, gives it to you, says no, it's cool, have it, or is there like some kind of?
I always like end up like giving them, you know what I mean, money credit,
right, yeah,
for
songwriting credit,
like, but they'll give me the exclusive right there, you know what I mean, like
cool.
They're all really cool. Shout Chapo, shout Pulla on the beat, like they're all. There's a couple more, you know. Helsini, he just texted me right now. He's from Kazakhstan. Like, I got a song with him called The Status dropping soon. Like we've been working, you know what I mean? All these people have been tapping in. That's the quest, you know what I mean? There's all these people come all over just getting together.
Yeah, and I love that. Like, you know, I mean, obviously I'm all about like community, you know, like working with people and everybody working together, and that's how you achieve shit, you know what I mean? Like fighting achieves fucking nothing, you know what I mean? But like having shit like that being like global, where, you know, you're like working, you know, not somebody down the street, but like somebody on the other side of the world is like, I dig your shit and I want to, like, you know,
I want to go, I want to move with it, it's crazy. And like the one another Russian producer that hit me up was Pulla, and Pulla he sent me this one beat, and I I don't know what it was, but like I just had it automatically, like the words for it, you know what I mean, like it came automatically, and I ended up sending that out to Taylor Gang to get mixed by TZ95. I got a couple of songs produced by him as well. But I'm having him engineer a lot of my music now and stuff like that. So it's all going as planned. You know what I mean?
That's
These
awesome.
beats are going from one way to another way, New York to California. You know what I mean? So it's cool to see. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not where I need to be or anything yet, but like the groundwork. You know what I mean?
Like,
the groundwork. I feel like I'm really like achieving a lot, like in the background. You know?
and you're doing the work, you know,
Right.
and that's the thing. Like, you know, I always say to people, like, consistency is the key to everything.
For sure.
Like, if you're not getting results, that doesn't mean stop or slow down. That
Right.
means like maybe switch up tactic, but always be going. You know, always be pushing forward, and that's
Right.
how shit happens.
Right,
And,
for
like,
sure.
You know, and I certainly see that in the amount of stuff that you're putting out, because
Right.
I know how long it takes to do a single. And, like,
Absolutely.
so you're saying it's not enough, but I'm like, I can't even imagine putting out fucking 6 singles in a year. Like,
It's
you
like
know?
I feel like it's kind of like an analogy, like someone just starting to fish for the first time, not knowing where the good fishing spots are. You know what I mean? And they travel all different spots, and
Right.
you know what I mean. They don't get fish these days, but as they learn where the fishes are, they keep on reeling in the fish the next time. So you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's just
So
like anything. Like, you know, you have to be a foolish beginner in
Right.
order to be a pro.
Right.
Like, nobody just starts out like being a pro.
100%.
You gotta be willing to put yourself out there. First of all, do the work. Second of all, and then continue to do
Right.
that.
And this is like only 3.5 years in. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
3 years in, like real seriously, like.
Yeah, and you're like, you know, been out to LA to do music, and like, you know, that's some real shit. You know.
Right.
So
I'm working. I'm trying. You know what I mean?
I'm stoked for you.
I appreciate that.
So do we want to listen to another song?
Yeah, for sure.
And this is the first one we were talking about, right?
Yeah, this one is called Dirt Road, and this is kind of like me introducing myself to that country vibe.
All right.
I know my dad likes this one, so we'll give this one a play, and we'll be back.
All right, cool. Let's listen to Dirt Road, and then we'll be right back to wrap it up with Cir Red.
Yo, you ready?
Yep.
Red. Searching with the quest, she know we the best. All those times you were looking my way, screaming all my words when I'm hitting that stage. Last time, now everything changed. Past lives can't make up any new days. Took her on a dirt road, on a care in the well. Pretty brown hair blowing in the wind. Took her on a dirt road, always catch her mid-stare. Unaware I could have her on a whim. Now we're smoking and we're drinking at the tailgate. Always catch myself partying with the girl next door. Took her on a dirt road, all the smoke turned red as we left all of our worries at home. Took her on a dirt road, not a care in the world. Pretty brown hair blowing in the wind. Took her on a dirt road, all the smoke turned red as we left the party next door. I said, pop it for me, baby, let's get lifted. Hear the sound as soon as we hit ignition. What up, Dash? Warner Brothers, the way we reminiscing. And I ain't really tripping, she was born up in religion, so I know she has the holy water for them sinners. Red ruby on my neck, now they calling me a winner. Paint pictures more vivid than your mirror. She gon' saddle up them bitches, bring him close and bring him here. Demand is getting higher, bring some more in. Made my money walking through the rain when it's pouring. Red Bull in my gin, now I'm soaring. 6-speed drop top, forward, not foreign. I took her on a dirt road, not a care in the well. Pretty brown hair blowing in the wind. Took her on a dirt road, always catch her mid-stare. Unaware I could have her on a whim. Now we're smoking and we're drinking at the tailgate. Always catch myself partying with the girl next door. Took her on a dirt road, all the smoke turned red as we left all of our worries at home. Took her on a dirt road, not a care in the world. Pretty brown hair blowing in the wind. Took her on a dirt road, all the smoke turned red as we left the party next door.
That was Dirt Road, Cir Red. And I want to thank you so much, man, for coming back out. Like, it was really cool. You know, when you came on the show the first time, we actually have a mutual friend who introduced us. And since then, like, I've become not only a fan of your music, but of your work ethic. Like I said, I see what you're doing. I see the the care that you put into your music, the detail that you put into it. You know what I mean? Like it's impressive what you're doing, and I really applaud you. So before we go though, I just want to give you a chance to say what I call your gratitude. So microphone is all yours.
Yeah, so first I'd like to thank you, Andy. Appreciate you for inviting me back and everything. I want to shout out all the team, you know what I mean, all the people that keep me grounded and my family and everything like that. All the producers that keep tapping in, shout out you. You know, we locked in for life. Shout out Taylor Gang, Wiz, Deji, all of them, Quad. List goes on, you know what I mean. Shout out everyone out here, all the homies. Shout out my boy Flex, S3H. If you ever need any good clothes, good quality clothes, you know what I mean? We down here, 117 Central Ave, Albany, New York. Best clothes in Albany. Everything made in there, you know what's going on. But yeah, I mean, just shout out to everyone that, you know what I mean, that stays positive with me, you know, that keeps rocking with me, all the fans. You know, I appreciate everyone that just reaches out and just says something about my music, whatever it's small or, you know, even if it's negative, like I take everything with a grain of salt, you know, and try to put everything back into the music the way people want to hear it or the way I want to do it, you know. So if people don't like it, you know what I mean, some stuff that I think is good, you know what I mean, maybe it's not for them, but, you know, I try to make music for everyone. So I try not to swear in my music or anything like that, you know, try to be a little positive and keep this shit going, you know. But yeah, I appreciate everyone, man. Always love.
All right, cool. Well, that is Cir Red. I am Andy Scullin. This is Unsigned518. I'll see you on the road.
Red.
Unsigned518 is produced and hosted by me, Andy Scullin. New episodes are available every week wherever you stream podcasts. If you would like to help support the show, please like and subscribe wherever you are listening. Or you could buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/unsigned518. If you would like to advertise on the show, send me an email at unsigned518@gmail.com. And to be a guest on the show, reach out to me through Instagram at unsigned518. Take care of one another, and I'll see you next week.